Good morning, journaling friends. This is Cheryl Ann. Today is Saturday, August 4th, and this is part, I believe, 6. I'm going to have to check, of my Writing in Your Journal series. And today we're going to talk about how long to write. How long you write always depends on you, but these are some suggestions or ideas that we used with our kids at school to get them to become better writers. Today's suggestion is writing for a certain length of time. I have my timer set up here on my tablet for 2 minutes, and I'm going to start with 2 minutes, and I'm just going to write for 2 minutes. And you'll notice I have my pen ready. I have my journal out. This is the journal I'm using right now. It's one of my ledger size journals. So I've got it ready for the next page, and I'm in a quiet spot here in my office, and I'm going to hit the timer, and I'm going to write for 2 minutes. Now, you might have to do this for a week. You might have to do this. I wouldn't do it longer than a week. Start with 2 minutes, then set it for 3 minutes, and then I would go up to 5, and then maybe 8, and then maybe 10. But we're going to start with 2 minutes today. Okay, so I did my little 2-minute writing. Something you can always do before you start, if you're stumped for something to write about, go back and look at your list of topics. You know, I usually write about the Cooper's hawk or the mother cat that comes to visit. You know, she plopped herself down right in front of our window this morning, and I looked out yesterday afternoon, and she was asleep under one of the bushes out there. So I don't go out front and disturb her, but this is my list of topics, and I keep this in my journal, and I look at it if I need to. So yeah, have that handy. Another thing I did was I actually did write these topics in my journal. So I have it in 2 places in case I lose one of them. Here's looking out my office window. That's a very useful one because I can always write about the birds out there, or the mother cat, or the Cooper's hawk, or you know, something like that, something exciting. The hummingbirds. I have a hummingbird feeder. Let's see. I'll give you a little. There's two doves sitting out there. I don't know why they're sitting. They have plenty of food, but the Cooper's hawk has been around, and so has the mother cat. So, you know, and if you, you know, this is not a contest. This is not a race. You know, if you only write a couple sentences in 2 minutes, that's fine. But, you know, you've done it in 2 minutes and you've accomplished your goal. So, like I said, it could be 2 minutes today, and then maybe the next day you want to do 3 minutes, or you could be on 2 minutes for a week. I mean, it's like anything you practice. You know, I was trained as a pianist, and you know, practice makes perfect. And I used to always tell my kids, you know, how are you going to become a better writer if you don't practice? So we would practice every day, and they got to the point where they could write for, you know, we're talking 3rd graders, 8 and 9 years old. They could write for 15 or 20 minutes or longer. By the end of the year, they could write longer. So just work on that. Set yourself up with a little timer. It could be on your cell phone. I put mine on my tablet, and keep practicing. Okay, until next time, bye for now.